Hi, Erin here with Karma Cat Gardens and Zen Rabbit Rescue. I hope you're doing, wow, hope you're doing well. My cat is on a tear right now, so if you hear a lot of crazy background noise, she is ripping it up, crazy kitten style. That would be her. It never fails. Anyway, I hope everything's great. Um, uh, if this camera stays upright, I'm gonna be so pleased. Anyway, today's video is actually going to be about the rescue and about kind of what we do and kind of a plea for help and see if you guys are interested in becoming involved. Oh God. Anyway, as you all know, I do run a sanctuary and a rescue, or rescue and sanctuary, whichever way. Maybe not. I'm running away. No, anyway. But that's not all I do. I also do something called well, I don't know what it's called. It's a gifting program. At the holiday time, I use a site called twohands.org, and that's where I find my families. And it's geographically located, based on where I live, so it's easy for me. And I just pick families based on the gifts that I've gotten over Black Friday, based on if I have money to buy those gifts, and then I wrap the presents. Oh shit. Okay, sorry. And I deliver them to the families before Christmas so that mom and dad, or however the family is, grandma, grandpa, whatever, can put them under the tree, and yay, Santa, the magic of the holidays are still alive. I ask nothing. I don't ask them to tell me about their income or anything. It doesn't matter. If you ask, if you've slipped through the cracks and no other agency helps you, that's fine. I don't think last year I did any families. We just literally had no funds. But in years past, I think one year I was able to do like 19 families, and it was amazing. And I always need more, what I call my angels, people that would be willing to either shop or wrap and deliver, or so sorry, any of those things. I've been looking at some kind of troubling content last couple days, and I decided it would be cool to add another wrinkle to our charity. I'm kind of going to back up a little bit. Before, and this is something I've been meaning to make a video about, but I haven't. It's kind of a meaty topic, and I'm never really sure how to start it. So before or while Zen Rabbit was forming, simultaneously, I worked with another organization, and I didn't get my nonprofit status because I was working with this other organization, and we grew together. It was wonderful, yada yada yada. 20 years of work with this organization, deep work, like drop everything, run. I was deeply embedded with this organization. So I felt like I had a lot of friends with this group. You spend 20 years building something with people, and you feel like there's some loyalties there. You've spent a significant, some of these people were at my wedding. You've gone through many life changes with these people. So you feel a kinship and a loyalty to them. So I'm going to just long story short it. I was basically outed of that organization for wrongthink. And when I left the organization, I lost everybody. And it was my entire social structure. There wasn't anything else. I was going through a divorce at the same time, so no husband. And then the friends that I did have outside of that were longtime friends who also called me only when they needed something, kind of thing. So I stopped calling them to see if they would call me to ask me out or anything. I'm still waiting. It's like 3+ years later. I haven't heard from them. So the reason I'm telling you this is I was watching stories of people who were lonely out in the world, and I thought, I have a thing for writing handwritten notes and using stickers and stuff like that. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool to offer a peer-to-peer kind of support, pen pal type of program, right? Especially knowing, kind of what that, I'm an only child. I have basically my parents and my adult child. That's literally my social situation. That's it. There isn't anybody else. There's nothing. And that's okay for me. I'm okay with that. I mean, I've got the internet, and I've got cartoons. Hey, I'm good. I'm pretty much a loner anyway. But that's not enough for everybody. And I do have a thing about being needed. Hence the and I've kind of touched on that. That's a thing. That's a whole other topic. Being needed is kind of a big deal, and I think a lot of people need that. And so what I was thinking was, as we start this, and if there's an interest, if there's not, I'm not going to go deep into starting a program that nobody's wanting to do. But if I do organize it, I was thinking it would be cool if, as we start it, people that are in it can then also piggyback, and then they can support somebody else. And so it can be like you've gotten support and you support another person, so you are also needed, and or it's just a co-support. There's no counseling, nothing like that. It's not a religious thing. It is literally just one person supporting another person. We can be diametrically opposed as far as political, philosophical. It does not matter. It is simply offering support, and I think it's a good way to teach people how to talk to another person that doesn't believe in the same things you do and still be okay. You know what I mean? It's a great foot in the door to be able to bridge that, because I see we're not able to do that right now. And we should be able to do that. So I don't know what everyone thinks about that. I would really like to hear more. Let me show you an example. Let me show an example of what I send out to people when I write cards. These are my postcards. They're flipping adorable. Sushi Cat. By the way, I sell these. Shameless plug. I sell these in my shop online, which I will put in a link in the thing there. And I'm going to be doing a fundraiser because I'm desperate, and another shameless plug because my rabbits need to eat. So Sushi Cat. These are almost empty. This one's one of my favorites. Adorable. And then, can you see that? So cute. And then, of course, what is sending a card without stickers? Super cute stickers, which I also sell. Super cute. So anyway, you gotta zhuzh it up, make it fun. Who doesn't love getting something really super cute in the mail? Anyway, so I really want to hear what people think about this. I would love to do it. I'd love to start it. I also need funding for our Black Friday thing, which, like I said, I didn't do last year because we had no money. I think our bank account, Zen Rabbit's bank account, is at like $70 right now. Yeah, and that's our food and our laundry budget and everything else. That's literally everything. And I do 2 loads of laundry every single day for the animals. So we go through a lot of laundry detergent. And I have, here, I'm going to show you my box of horror. This, before I can do my fundraiser, the box of horror, it's basically just receipts that I need to go through and then log in this book over here that will, the box is just a box. It's just one I am repurposing. But I don't like paperwork, but I have to go through line item by line item to write it out and add it up and find out what we've spent this to date, so that I can tell people what we've spent. And it's never a good sign. We've always overspent. We never break even. It's not good. But anyway, we need help. So if you want to help, we need you. We need people for the Black Friday thing and the angels. We need people that are interested in the pen pal thing. You can be from anywhere to do that, and I think for the pen pal thing, I was thinking young people, but I don't think that needs to be the case. Seniors, people of any age, anybody who's feeling lonely and would like to take part, and anybody who wants to send a letter, anyone who would like to receive a letter. I think we could have that, both of any age, and I was thinking the way that it would work to be safe, because I was like, okay, well, this could be definitely a safety risk. I would just have everything come to a P.O. box, and I would assign, you know, people would use like they do on YouTube usernames, and then that's how we would send them, and then I would send them out, so that we don't want to dox people. So yeah, we don't want scary stalker people joining it just so they can be naughty. So thoughts? I'd love to hear them. I think this could be a really neat thing. Sounds like it could take a lot of work. If anybody is interested in the organizational piece of that, I'd need that too. Let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, thanks so much. Hope you have a great time. We'll talk to you later. Bye.